Bubba.
Day 93
my name, don't wear it
under
out.
the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg? I can't take another minute in the stove!
First of its kind, the first dome anywhere.
Want to do the intro, Dave?
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? We're back. Dome with Bamfomania, the world's greatest freestyle rap comedy podcast. We got a special guest, Fat Kevin. What's up, dude?
Hayes, what it do?
At Fat Kevinism on Instagram. Go check my guy out. I'm glad you made it down here, dog.
Man,
Took some organization, but now that we've spoken a little bit, I know that you're a single father and you're out here trying to make it happen.
We know we've got some baby mama drama. We know that you're pro-abortion. We've got some qualifiers here.
Man, all of the above.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, what's up with Belly Sliders? I seen that video.
Oh, yeah, that's the homie. He actually had a food truck right here in Bixby Knolls.
Which one? Which one's the homie? Because there's a bunch of the dudes that run the place, right?
Well, it's one main dude.
Okay.
I can't think of his name off top, but he's the one that's in the video that you see.
Yeah.
You see his face of, yeah.
And is that the dude that you work with?
So I worked with Sam, who's one of the other guys.
Oh, his brother probably.
Yeah. So I worked with him at one of the Verizon store in Carson, and I remember when they had a truck, and then they bought the spot. So when I seen it in your video, I was like, oh shit, he must know the.
Yeah, that was the flows were tight. So I'm predicting some good freestyle raps on this episode.
Oh,
folks.
yeah. Well, I'll say this, man, about freestyling. And it's been my thing about freestyling my whole rap career. It's like, yeah, I can do it, but I prefer to write. You feel me?
Of course.
As does everyone, I'm sure.
Well,
But we like to have a little fun with it.
Here's the thing. It's really about not giving a shit and just do what you can.
Yeah, I've caught that.
Okay. Yeah. Half of the. Oh, thanks. What's
Now,
that?
what are these?
Haichu.
Oh, I love haichu.
Damn, dude, we're gonna
These
start
things are
chewing
chewy.
on mic.
That's a good point. I should probably not do that.
well,
I was about to.
I'm gonna save it for when we take a little break. I
love
appreciate
haichu.
it though.
These are actually super popular where I grew up, and I don't see them too often around here.
I didn't start seeing them until I was in high school. Like my Asian homie put me on these, and I was like, "This is some super Asian shit."
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's Japanese.
You're right.
And
No, you know what I love about it? Unlike Mike and Ike's Milk Duds, these motherfuckers individually packaged.
That's nice.
So you can rip open the bag. You don't got to eat the whole thing.
It's like a fancier Starburst.
Yeah, exactly.
Man.
Dude.
Starburst for adults. You know what I'm saying? That's the haichu. I'm a grown-ass man, but you know I need some candy.
Ooh.
So you know I need my shit real fancy. I get the haichu. What it do? About to go to Japan with my Bruce. Yeah, and I'm going to get some candy there, and I'm going to bring it back, and I'm going to eat it where? Right here.
I'm a grown-ass dude, motherfucking chewing on the haichu. Yeah, you know me and my crew. Been doing it all the way since high school. Ooh. Yeah, I'm feeling good off the high-chew. Yeah, you know me, I'm drinking on a brew. Yeah, hanging with my dudes. Smoking on some.
I eat haichus for breakfast. You feel that? If you don't, fuck you.
Yeah.
Cause I don't feel that. Yeah. Kush up in my fat joint. Yeah. Do you motherfuckers get the point?
I get high, then I get some haichus. That's how I do every single morning and afternoon. Yeah, I put it and I chew. They're chewier than what you would expect.
Yeah, they are. You're right. They're definitely. There comes a point where it's like, it's been a minute and a half of me fucking digging this bitch in.
What's the word? There's like a scientific word for chewiness, but I can't remember what it is.
Mastication.
No, that's close. I swear to God. Elasticity? I think that's it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, stretching.
Yeah.
Being able to. Yeah. That's crazy. I just used that word in one of my lyrics.
Whoa.
Elasticity?
Elastic. The hustle is elastic.
And it's fantastic.
You making beats?
No, I need to though.
Where you getting beats from?
I get beats from different producers that I meet from YouTube and different.
Who's drop some YouTube names?
This nigga named Vinyl Groove. This nigga named 98. This nigga named what's good name? Supermark. I got some beats from him. This nigga named
we haven't heard of any of those guys.
Yeah, no, our hits are Piper Beats, Lethal Needle, who else we rap?
You could probably fuck up a Lethal Needle beat,
Dude, we should fucking rip because we got the setup. We could always do a little recording. We could rip a Lethal Needle beat. It's always like a boom bap, like 90s.
Usually a little darker.
Yeah.
It's this one dude who I just came across, bro.
Look him up.
He just hit me up like, yo, I fuck with your beats and shit. And I was like, okay, bro. And then I went and listened to his, because random, side note, check your request folder.
right?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness,
Yeah, dude.
great point. I'll be getting like business opportunities that I miss out on because I'm not
It's not
checking
in
that
your
shit
general.
out. Right.
You have to. I had a $500 feature sitting in there
Damn.
for like 2 weeks before I even.
Damn.
And it was some dude randomly from Texas.
Yeah. No, I've had a couple of artists hit me up in the requests. And I don't know. I think is your Instagram set up as like a business? I think that's something
now
that has
it
to do
is.
with
Yeah,
it because
nah.
they send you separate messages that they. Yeah.
That they don't think that if they're not your friend
Yeah.
at first,
Yeah.
it'll automatically go over there. Then you can prioritize it from general and primary.
And also 9 times out of 10, that request folder is filled with
Bullshit.
just.
Bullshit.
We're a brand. Would you like to wear our jewelry?
No. Hey man, I like your music. Would you like to advertise me on your? Can I advertise you on my page? Or, hey man, I like your music. Let me set up a profile.
Scams.
Yeah.
So why would you even check it?
Right.
And then
exactly.
sometimes there's an actual guy just wanting to work and get his bag up.
Back to the main subject that we were talking about. This dude, his name is Luca. He from Serbia. He from Serbia. And he makes the Larry June, Currency, Don Kennedy type beats.
okay.
But then he makes like these Suicide Boys type beats.
Oh yeah.
And when I heard that beat, I've never
That's not your style.
Exactly. Yo, it's not my style. Shit, on the beat I go wild. Yeah, fat nigga do my thing. Eating big chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Popping champagne bottles. My bad.
No, you good, bro. You could just sort of interrupt if you know. You gotta get on that. You gotta try and bust a flow. Eating wings with my bros, doing things. We doing big things every single fucking day. And now I pass it to my boy. I say, dang, I didn't mean to interrupt. I should have let you do your thing.
Yo, I'm with my homie from Serbia, ripping beats so hard I'ma pull a hernia. It's super corny, bruh, when I'm spitting flows off the top.
Yeah, off the top. Yeah, on the block.
This one's kind of rough, but you know what? Cannot get enough. This one's kind of tough. It caught us off guard,
Yup.
and now we're over here just trying to rap hard, and we sound like
Hard.
retards.
Hard.
Was it?
Shout out to my mentally challenged people though.
Oh, that's right. I'm dropping the hard R over here. My boy is over. Okay, apologies. All due respect for the mentally challenged people. What's that like? So is that a daily thing? Every day
I've been
you're out
working
there?
in that field for 10 years.
10 years.
Damn. Dude.
Yeah.
So you gotta love you like helping people.
I got love for it, and I got out of it like halfway through because I got hired at TSA, but then I had my daughter, my schedule, it would allow me to work at night, so I had to get back in it. So because if I'm not I got to pick up my daughter from school. Like my mom drops her off. Bada boom, bada bing. She goes to school. I got to be there when she gets out of school.
Like what time?
3:00. She takes the bus now. Round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Shout out the bus.
Being more independent and giving me a little stress, but my mom didn't have my daughter, so I don't want to put all the obligations.
Yeah, of course,
and responsibility on her of taking care of her. She does enough by watching her at night when I'm at work and taking her to school. So I got to work at night. So that field allows me to work at night. It's a 24-hour job. Because they constantly need supervision. You feel me? It's 24/7. I mean, you work on holidays, Christmas.
There's always an opening for you to jump in and do it.
But basically, it's always money to be made in that field. And I'm trying to get into the owning side of it too. When I get my first house, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip it into a group home.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Because it's like you can get up from anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000 depending on.
So you get funding from the state,
and it's every month guaranteed.
Woo.
Like clockwork. It's like direct deposit, but even faster.
just to watch these fools.
No, you got but you gotta understand. Mentally challenged range from a number of things, schizophrenia.
So it could be like a very challenged.
You can have a client. I had a client named not Saeed, I forgot.
Something like that.
This motherfucker was schizophrenic. He was like 6 foot, 300 pounds, and he was quiet as a mouse. Like he would walk, wouldn't hear him. And I remember the third time I had watched him, he was new to the house, and I was up because they was telling me don't be careful around this motherfucker. I dozed off for no longer than 5 minutes. I woke up, this motherfucker was in front of me. Like one of my voices told me to hurt you, Kevin, but I said no. Kevin's my friend.
That
Yeah.
Yo. Oh man,
he's like I'm vouching for you to my voices.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's also like, man, he could have just not told you that. He could have just he could have been like, or he could have just said no, I'm not going to hurt Kevin, and then just stayed in his room.
Which that's what normal people do.
Right. He still had to hover over you while you slept to relay this information, which definitely adds to the intrigue.
Damn, bro. So like between this crazy gig and being a dad, like what's the deal with like how often are you getting in the studio and shit? Like I feel like that's brutal.
Whoa, I don't want to say this, but my job allows me a lot of flexibility too.
Okay.
Because at the house that I work at now,
You got a studio set up?
all of them are high functioning.
I feel like you could, yeah.
I
You just
can.
put some candy in the corner,
Yeah.
and then you go set up a mic.
Yeah, my
You're golden.
homeboys. I got homeboys who come around who got studio set up. See, I don't like recording alone, but I used to have a setup, but I'm getting over that now because I realize that I need to.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm consistently writing. And these bitches riding on my dick, but it's bigger than the motherfucking Eiffel Tower.
Whoa.
Fresh lineup like Steve Hightower.
Damn.
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower. Yeah, I'm like that motherfucker in that show Power. Been plowing on your girl for an hour. Yeah, and I'm about to get in the shower.
I hop in the booth, yeah, it's portable. I take it to my job, yeah, where I work with folks who maybe are a little slow, and they don't know I'm over here recording the next hit for the TV show.
TV show, big blunts, pretty hoes,
Whoa.
all the foes. Fuck them, no, we gon' roll down the boat. Life is a dream, fucking with the fat nigga.
Yo, recording at the house with your spouse. Yeah, this big dude, quiet as a mouse. Came up wearing on his Levi Strauss.
Hey, this is really dope.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
At first, with that second beat drop, I was like, oh man, I don't know if Kevin is vibing with the random interruptions for the beat.
It offsets, and it's like I'm all about. I used to pride myself on being unorthodox a lot, like Jeff Hardy, and this is exactly that. Like it's like out of nowhere, like you don't expect.
A lot of times we won't be super interesting for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then we're saved by the beat. The beat will come in. I thought we were a fist bump.
No. You're honestly right. You find yourself talking in circles.
Yeah. I'll talk out of my ass a lot. Like I won't know what the next word's gonna. Like right now, I don't really know what I'm saying. But I'm sort of figuring it out.
There's also, if there's a lull, you feel the pressure to fill it with words,
right?
And then you just say the worst things, like just the dumbest shit. That it would have been better if you had just let it.
Right. If we had just sat there and looked at each other. But do you have?
Who made that beat?
Oh yeah, we got to shout out the beats.
Glad you asked that.
We've done 3 so
First
far.
beat was Machine World by Chase Bank. Second beat was Mystery by Clusay Beats, and that was Vibe by Piper Beats, which we got a joint coming out soon on a Piper beat because Piper's always like this happy boom bap is like the genre. That's kind of the.
He's pretty good at nailing his type beats too. So if you're looking for something that sounds like Daniel Caesar or Mac Miller or whatever, like
hey. one moment for that. Producers out there, I understand why you use type beats.
Yeah.
But after you build a following,
Yeah.
why do you still use it?
Exactly.
Because it's a dude named Static on YouTube. Like, this motherfucker's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, no longer is it type beats, nigga. These are your beats. Like,
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
know?
No, there's this other dude who you might have heard of, Cooking Soul. Bro, I literally, there comes a point where now you could look up Cooking Soul type beat. Yeah. So like you use type beats to just play the algorithm.
Well, yeah, it's for searching
So like
purposes.
YouTube, like rappers will just pull up a Mick Jenkins type beat, Isaiah Rashad type beat, and then
That's the same beat.
yeah, that's the same beat. JID, like all of those are the same fucking.
basically.
So you use that to build up your thing, but like a lot of times I'll look up a type beat and then I'll click on it. I'll be like, this doesn't sound like J. Cole or whatever. It sounds like whatever this dude is.
Yeah, exactly.
But he just got me to listen to it through the type beat like system. It's also, if you just posted like the name of the song produced by whatever your name is, it would get less views automatically. Like I post type beats.
Yeah, it's almost like Mac Miller is featured once you have his name in the title.
Yeah, and then you can hashtag Mac Miller,
Yeah.
you hashtag J. Cole, and it's like all of a sudden you're part of
It's definitely there's an unspoken level of whackness to it, but it's
Yeah.
like a necessary evil almost.
That's what I say. That's why I said after you get your followers.
Yeah.
Because you know,
In a perfect world.
yeah, exactly.
1,000%.
Or even if you could just put the style, like you could say old school boom bap type beat and not have to put the name of an artist.
Exactly.
You could just put that, or you could put like happy trap type beat and then just use the genre as the title. But I mean, that might work less. But if the beats are tight, well, as soon as you get
It don't
subscribers,
matter.
do you have more lyrics than beats? Like you write before you have beats?
No, once I hear the beat, that's
So you
when-
wait to beat specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can write acapella. I have, but it's like it's not. It's like nah, because I like hearing the beat. Like the beat it brings the vision alive.
For sure. No, that's the bit. I don't understand when people just randomly have.
Well, sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you just gotta write because of some shit that you saw in your mind, and you're like, yo, that lyric was divine.
I just had an epiphany. I'm about to write fucking 63 verses in my sleep. And yeah, you wanna peep at the fucking words to speak with my fucking feet.
Sipping water, going harder. Pinky rings on my pinkies, looking like a diamond ring in the sky. I'm fly with my niggas out here. Boo, Bahamia. I fucked up announcing it though.
I'm always fucking up, I cannot fuck up enough, so I just gotta write this stuff down because freestyling's tough. And if it was easier, everyone would do it. So maybe start your own freestyle podcast, you bitch.
He tried to say bamfomania.
Yeah.
That's a rough word.
No.
Bamfomania.
It's the fucking worst when it comes to like I don't think I've ever told somebody, oh, it's bamfomania, and they haven't asked, huh? What? How do you spell? Like, it's the worst in regards to recognition, but you know, no, like if you Google it, that we're the only ones. So
That's
we had
smart.
to make up a word that doesn't exist. Although we were inspired by Bamf, which is a stand-up bit that Dane Cook does from way back in the day. He's talking about badass motherfuckers. It's Bamf. It really doesn't make it, like, in retrospect, the joke isn't very good.
It's
But
not.
As a child, I was like, that's funny.
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to make that a part of my life.
Right, and then we just combined it with Nymphomania, and it used to be the Bamfomaniacs, and some like crazy producer that we knew in Michigan was like, just Bamfomania. And we're like, whoa.
Bamfomania.
What a Russian accent. That sounds hard. You should get like somebody from there to say that.
Right, we should have like a hot Russian chick say the like
Bamfomania.
as like the tag. Yeah,
That
Bamfomania.
would be
I've been thinking recently of like dropping all of the fucking bullshit that I do on the side and just posting like my beats and shit on our channel instead of just having a separate channel. It'd be cool.
You might as well.
As
long as they're good beats.
That's the problem. I was like, I could drop more just bullshit on my own shit, but
nah, even if they're bad. Because sometimes we'll drop shitty clips on our YouTube channel too. So we got a mix of everything.
So you're down. You're down to consolidate channels?
Make them intentionally bad.
No. I got even this week I learned like 6 fucking things that made the last beat I did way better, and it's just laziness.
I love when David learns some stuff because he gets very excited. It's how I imagine like you ask like maybe you've asked your daughter after school one day like what'd you learn, and she was super excited to tell you about the thing that she learned about like dinosaurs or whatever the fuck. That's David with Ableton on a regular basis.
Dude, it's so hard because when I first started, I have a mental disability in regards to learning. I think there's some type of, I think it's just a learning disability, not mental. But
it needs to be monitored, Kevin.
Yeah, I need to be watched, bro.
Are you serious?
No. Well, I think I'm there. I have issues learning on my own.
I think it's just the ADHD.
I do too.
I think it's just the ADHD that America has because we're just on our phones all the time.
Like if I just had some dude right here being like, here's how you do it, and they do it and they show me,
I can copy.
Then I could do it. But if I have to intentionally be like, I don't know how to do this thing, and then I need to figure out how to use the search engine effectively to uncover how to do the thing, and then I need to pay attention for like 17 minutes to this fucking guy and how to do it, and he's using like an older version of Ableton.
Also, like you can also be there's sometimes your pride gets in the way, and you're like, what the fuck am I even watching this guy for? Like,
yeah. If this dude's so good at doing it, why does he have a YouTube channel?
What tutorial did this guy watch?
Yeah. So it takes a lot of intentionality and effort to learn shit, but I recently have come across a lot of time. So I've been just sitting at my apartment fucking making beats that suck. So every time they suck, I'm like, all right, I need to figure out how to do this thing so that this doesn't suck.
How do you decide if it sucks or not?
You don't feel it?
I'll usually tell him.
Yeah, he'll be like,
but I don't really feel that with any
no.
beats.
Here's how you know if the beat sucks. If you play the beat and you don't get that kind of urge to rap over it, then it sucks.
Yeah, that's a good qualifier.
The beat should give you the urge to rap over it.
Bro, I didn't rap over some
garbage. No. But like a lot of times you hear a beat and you like can't help it. You're like, shit, me and my boys in the street sucking feet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, me and my boys in the street sucking feet. Yeah, at a meet and greet. Yo, I just met him up. We're meeting in a dark alley, and now I took off his shoes and I had a peek.
Me and some hoes in the LPC sucking pinky toes. Yeah, you know I'm fucking genius with the flows. Every day I try to blow shit out my nose.
Whoa, fat nigga eating chicken wings and fucking bitches doing freaky things. And, you know, I got a spleen on the side of my hip. I got an 8-inch big black dick.
Big black dick. And I bet his feet, they probably taste like shit. So I'm not about to put them in my lips. And honestly, I think I'll just pass it to my friend.
I spit with lots of soul, but no matter what, I ain't spitting on this dude's souls.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get it. I fucking won't repeat it. Yeah, I said it. Gas, unleaded.
Yeah. The greatest rapper of all time.
I eat nougats.
Yeah, I mean, that might have to be the one.
Now we're going to have to clip that one. Hang on. Let me shout out that beat. I already know it was Pharaohs by Sick Rio Requiem.
Oh, that's the Jedi Mind Tricks type beat.
No,
right?
I think it was Words of Sacrifices by SHRXDR.
Yeah, but you know how they were all on that Pharaoh shit?
Oh, wait. Was that number 5 or 4?
That was number 5.
Click Clack by Lethal Needle,
Whoa,
baby. That was it.
That was a
I
lethal
told you,
beat.
Bro. Lethal is lethal. He fucking kills it. We forget. Whoa, we have a track on Spotify. Go listen to this. Bubbly.
Oh yeah, that's
by
a good
Bamfomania. BAMFO Mania. Produced by Lethal Needle.
That's a good one.
Shit is hard, bro. It's about sparkling water.
Yeah.
Okay.
We drink a lot of sparkling water. You're not a sparkling water guy.
I'm alkaline water.
Okay.
Yeah, but you got to buy that.
Have
shit.
you
99 store.
bro?
Oh.
There's one of the clients I work with, the Black Hebrew Israelite. He has a machine in his house that
alkalines the water.
It connects to his shit, and then he just has his own. Apparently, it's like $2,000. This
That's
machine.
dope.
But it's still, he just makes his own alkaline water, and I'm like, that's pretty sick. Yeah. You know, he got it because he's scared of the government. But you know.
If he's a Black Hebrew Israelite, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
Bro,
Fluoride in the water.
I mean, they're probably right about some things. You know what I'm saying?
a broken clock is right twice a day,
Yeah,
or whatever the word phrase is.
I just don't like how they be on the corner. Like right here on Long Beach Boulevard, there's a group of them too that post up right there. And
Yeah, I think that's I think there's different sects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They're more likely are Muslims.
Well,
Oh,
no,
you're right.
I think that they are like they wear the purple robes. I'm pretty sure those are Black Hebrew Israelites.
Oh no,
but-
these dudes were in all black. The ones I'm talking about.
Those are Muslims.
Oh, okay, that's
Black
probably
Hebrew
Muslim.
Israelites are, I believe it too, the original people. That's the original people from the sun.
Whoa, you're a Black Hebrew Israelite.
Well, technically, if you want to get technical,
Let's get technical.
Everybody is.
Okay.
'Cause we all come from black people.
Sure.
I mean, these dudes do have a pretty specific set of beliefs.
Well, I already know that Kev is more loose with it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like whatever beliefs
He's
he
not
has,
over here telling his daughter the Earth is flat,
right?
right?
Whatever beliefs he has are a little bit more flexible, whereas these dudes are fucking.
Oh, yeah,
they're
hip-hop,
committed. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like that's the biggest thing for me when it comes to. We talked about this. I think it was last week or the week before. Like, anybody whose faith doesn't have flexibility is no longer compatible with modern society. It's like you have to be cool with it. You have to be like, all right, well, you eat pork, that's fine.
That's it.
I can't be.
I can't push my beliefs on you.
For sure.
I love pork. I had so much pork just this morning.
You know what? I ate pork for the first time, and I even noticed I did for the first time, like in 2 months. Last Saturday, I had some bacon. That shit fucked my stomach.
Oh, really?
Oh. And I wonder if it was the absence of pork and then just
It's
the
more
yeah.
so that rather than the pork itself, because when it goes out your body, you're not used to digesting it.
Yeah.
And it hits you that grease. Oh my god!
So you've been bacon itself is like the greasiest version of pork, but if you get some ground pork, like if you're making breakfast patties, or if you get like a pork chop, that's actually like a pretty lean meat. Like there's less fat on a pork chop than, let's say, on a ribeye.
It's like the steak of pork.
Yeah, exactly. The pork, and I don't think you see people like not patronizing, downgrading. What's the word for not shaming?
I don't know what you're trying to get at.
Like
right
people
now.
always talk about bacon as being like the bad food because it's fatty and it's pork, but I don't see people talking shit about a pork chop. Like the pork chop is perceived as like
They got
a
better
high quality
PR.
item. Yeah. The pork chop has a better PR publicist.
There's also like I think it's ingrained in our culture that you can put bacon on literally anything, and like you could cover bacon in syrup and eat it like it's dessert and shit. Like so I think it's just more universal. You can't put a pork chop in dessert. I don't think there's no such thing as a dessert
Somebody
pork chop.
fat has tried.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yo,
Pork chop dessert. Yo, my stomach's hurt. I put some pork chop in some ice cream at work, and now you know that I'm shitting out my ass and stuff. Yeah, I got diarrhea and my life is tough.
yeah, pork flavored gelato. Hanging out with my mulattoes. Yeah, in a Murcielago. Just kidding, I can't afford that thing. I'm fucking broke, bro.
He broke but rich in spirit. You gotta dig it. My bitch is on her period, so she sucking dick all night. You feel me? Might put a thumb in her butt. You wanna be a Twinkie or strudel?
Twinkie or a strudel. You know I'm doing it like a labradoodle.
Who the fuck was doing that?
It was on the beat, and then I started doing it as well.
Oh, that shit was dope as fuck.
As soon as I loaded up the beat, I was like, Alex gonna notice this fool singing in the middle.
Bro, that's that counts as lyrics. on Rap Genius, it would go ooh. They would have multiple O's.
Hang on,
Where are you from?
I'm from Hawaii originally, and then met David in college in Michigan, and then we moved out here.
What college? Michigan State?
No, it was a small Christian
Michigan
college.
State,
Yeah, let's just start telling people we went to Michigan State.
We went to basically, where you work at, one of those homes. We basically went to one of those homes as a school.
Oh.
Like
you're monitored constantly.
Yeah.
They don't think you have the faculties that you have.
Yeah. You're treated as a person who isn't responsible for themselves.
Yes, 1,000%.
It's a very small, private, conservative Christian school.
Based off religion.
Yes.
And like the religion was integrated with the education, which made the education often flawed.
Right.
Because you can't.
You're like required to take a Bible class every semester and stuff, which is a little strange. You know what I mean? So it's like no matter what you're.
Doctrine.
Yeah, right. And like, so basically, you have to learn stuff that's wrong. You're required to.
You had to go. You had to go to like a chapel 3 times a week, and if you didn't go, you got fined.
Fine.
You got fined.
Yeah,
or you had to write papers. But now you just chat GPT the papers. Damn, bro.
You ever find that what do you call patients? What the folks you work with? What's the
You said clients.
Clients. So you ever find them for getting out of line? I don't think so, right?
I'd be rich as shit.
I could honestly hear you talk about crazy stories with your clients all day. I don't know, other than the schizophrenic one. You got any other like heavy hitters?
Bro, okay, so it's a client named Joshua. He's cool. Like, he's in one of my I put him in one of my music videos.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in my Infrared Sixes music video. But this dude, he's high function. He's like the highest functioning person in the house.
So compared to everybody else, you'd be like, "Oh, this dude's fine."
Yeah, because you walk right past you and you wouldn't notice. But get to talking to that motherfucker, something wrong with this.
Oh.
So, yeah. So I got him a job one time working with me doing security guard because he already had a security guard license. So he was working with me with security guard. I was coming to pick him up. We was going. One time he got a little lump sum of money and he didn't want to start going no more. So he didn't say nothing. I drove all the way to pick him up. He told me right when I got outside, "Hey, I'm not going." I'm like, "Nigga, you could have talked." Like,
yeah, you could have made me not come here. Yeah.
Bro, so anyway, woo. So the next day I text him like, "You going?" No. So mind you, he worked the previous week, so he had a paycheck. He totally forgot about it.
Whoa.
So, like, fast forward a month later, we're playing the game and he's on the phone with his girlfriend. Woo. And I was like, play with her, like, "Yo, that's my girl." Woo. Like, but it was always playful. You feel me? Like, it was always playful. It was never nothing like that. So one day she was in a bad mood and I'm like, "Hey, baby." She like, "Don't talk to me." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." Woo. So we still playing the game. And I forgot how, but she ended up saying something like, "Yo, mama." And I was like, "Well, yo, granny?" Like, "Fuck your granny." And then, like, you feel me?
This is a person who is mentally challenged?
No. The girl,
like, that'd be very funny.
The girl wasn't. She's not mentally challenged.
Okay.
So you feel me? So anyway,
She hadn't been diagnosed.
no,
There we go.
So I leave the next day, and he texts me like, "Hey, we got to fight because you disrespected my girl's granny and she dead." I'm like, "Nigga, are you serious?" Now, mind you, I done got this fool a job. I done put him in a music video. Put him in a music video, you ungrateful little ugly bastard. You don't even get no hoes and you broke. Yeah. But you still my nigga, though.
Yo, still my fella. You know me, I'm Yella. And that's how it is, yo, acapella. But there's a beat playing, so you know I gotta start slaying it. And I ain't saying that shit.
Yo, me and a couple undiagnosed hoes out in Monaco snorting on the fro-yo. Yeah, I'm feeling fucking great. And yeah, I used to be fucking late to everything, mate.
Yeah. No denomination. but I live in a nation. What? I don't know, but some motherfuckers who hate me.
Live in a nation of people who can't stop hating because I'm Haitian. I don't know, man. What are they saying? They're saying all kinds of crazy shit about my baby dick.
That's something I would.
Wait, so did you fight this guy?
So blase. So I'm like, look, man, we ain't gonna fight, but when you come in, we can go body. You feel me? Like we gonna body. And he was like, no, we need to fight. So I was like, fuck it. So that was Thursday. I didn't work again. No, Friday. I didn't work again until next week. I pulled up. I was like, come outside. Come outside. He ain't saying nothing. He came outside. He didn't think I was really going to sock him. But I really wasn't. But, like, I just thought about, like I said, I put this fool in music videos, got him some money. When I was up, I took him shopping for his birthday, bought him a whole outfit.
Jeez.
With my own money.
And this is a dude you worked with.
No, I worked with, but he's a client in the house, but I got him a job.
So it became like, it went from being a work thing to being personal.
Yeah, like he was with me and shit like that. You feel me?
The extra mile.
Exactly. I was doing the extra mile. I was helping my client beyond what I was getting paid to do.
Yeah, it became like he was kind of like your
a
friend.
little homie.
Yeah.
Exactly. So blase. We outside. We square up. Boom, boom, boom. I hit him. Blah, right in his jaw. Like,
so you punched a mentally challenged person.
Yes, I socked him in his jaw.
If you weren't here, I would have said the R word.
So he come at me. Boom, boom, boom. We fight. He hit me in my stomach, chest. It didn't really hurt.
You didn't feel that?
Yeah,
right.
Basically. We went back in the house, and I'm like, we good? And he like, yeah. He was like, man, we need to go again. And I'm like, man, I'm old. I'm not finna fight you no more. And then he was like, man, whoa. I was like, we could wrestle. He was like, you don't want to wrestle. I know jujitsu. I was like, if you knew jujitsu, you would have beat my ass.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to punch you out. Yeah.
Especially my ass. You feel me?
Right. You can't just be like, all right, we're both doing jujitsu.
Yeah.
Like that shit works if the other person isn't practicing jujitsu. Like it's a self-defense thing.
Basically, you feel me? So we wrestle. I get him down, chokehold. Wow. Can't do nothing. Like, easily, too. Like, I put him in chokehold like 5 seconds. Because I used to wrestle. Wow. Put him in chokehold. Blase. He get up. He kind of mad. Ooh, but he don't say nothing. He go in his room. Around like 4 in the morning. Now, he's up the whole time, mad.
Wait, are you staying in the same place?
Yeah, I work there.
You're working there, okay.
He lived there. You feel me? I worked there. He lived there. So I work overnight, like I said. So it's like 4 in the morning.
So you beat his ass at work.
Easy day. It went right to it made some
Easy day.
Made some shrimp, ate it, and went right to sleep.
If you work at Vaughn's, you don't beat the shit out of people that shop there. You know what I'm saying? Like this dynamic.
That's a best case scenario. 'Cause I'm sure the people that work at Vaughn's
want to beat the shit out of the shop.
Man,
if I'm a server at a restaurant, I want to sock every fucking customer
and
that
go
walks
right
in.
back to work. So it's like 4 in the morning. He's up festering. Like he's up, talking on the phone. Mad as shit. Because he just got his ass whooped twice.
Mm-hmm. And it's his fault.
He come in there like, hey, yo, what's good with my check? I'm like, what? He like, what's good with my check? I'm like, what are you talking about? He like, my check from the security guard. I'm like, oh, nigga, I don't know. Like, nigga, you didn't go back to work. I don't know what happened with it. Oh, you didn't get it? Nah. But then I started playing with him because I could tell he was mad. I was like, oh, anyway, nigga, that's mine. Like, like, nigga, you ain't, nigga, that's my
antagonizing.
Check. Oh, that's so funny. I was, bro. Oh, and that makes him, after that day, I learned that's what makes him hella mad. So he
has no emotional faculties, right?
So oh my God, bro. So he's like, whatever, woo. He took my lighter and didn't know. So I'm up now. He woke me up. I'm like, I'm about to go smoke. I go and look for my lighter. I'm like, damn, this nigga that took my lighter. I don't want to go in his room. I don't want to go in his room.
Nope.
But then a nigga went in his room.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, Sonic Boom!
Sonic Boom. Yeah, I'm in this dude's room. Yeah, you know, he's watching cartoons, and I'm about to send him to his doom. He took my lighter, and you know I'm a lover, not a fighter. But if he keeps talking shit, I'ma hit him with the left and righter.
This dude pissed fumes, walked into his room, fucking hit him with the broom. And yeah, you know I'm about to hit him till noon, smoking on the grass I grew.
Smoking on the grass that I grew. It's like a mid-after day around June. Yeah, while I'm bumping Larry June.
Ooh.
Yeah, and my motherfucking mold eating croutons in my salad with bacon bits.
Hell yeah.
Just made a banger in like 2 seconds.
If I didn't know any better, everything that you're telling us right now sounds illegal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
not get down. Let's not go down there. We're not trying to get my boy canceled here.
I'm gonna not speak on that.
No, it's hilarious. Keep going.
But
Let me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt.
No,
I gotta
you're good.
pee like crazy,
Go
so
ahead.
I'm gonna just hit him with the Chris real quick.
Okay,
you want some more water?
yes.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
All
Chris?
right.
I'll be right back.
Oh, that's bad.
So Fat Kevin has just entered the room to retrieve his lighter.
Yeah, so I go in the room and get my lighter, and I'm like, I walk in the room, and I'm like, yo, where my lighter? And he's standing up in the corner. His bed is, all right, you walk in his room, his bed is right here. His dresser's right here. He got another dresser over there. His closet is right here. And I'm like, yo, where's my lighter? And he's on the phone. And he's like, yo, get out my room. And I'm like, I would, but I was like, bro, you got my lighter. Like, I didn't want to go in at first because of what happened. And
You
I
need
could
your
tell-
lighter.
Bro. And I'm not, I was going to light the weed on the stove, but I was like, nah.
It's a little suspect.
Yeah. And no, not
Well, you
only
feel kind of bad when I've done that before, and while you're doing it, you're like, what has my life become?
Yeah.
No, not only that, I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, it's
Like,
my lighter.
hey, you feel me? Like,
That's my property.
I don't run from controversy. I've never have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
run to it, and that's a
You
problem.
trying to? No, I mean it's a blessing and a curse
It really is.
because I feel like you're like a lot of people probably envy that due to their inability to deal with conflict. I feel like a lot of people run from conflict and their life is more complicated because of it.
Exactly.
Because you're constantly just running away.
instead of facing what
When it comes to fight or flight, you're always fight.
it basically. So go ahead.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh.
Did I make a noise?
A little bit. It just I didn't think you were gonna say nothing. It's very polite of you.
Yeah.
I'm walking in his room, you feel me? I'm like, where's my lighter? And he's like, get out my room. I see it on the bed. I grab it. I'm like, get out my room. And I'm like, nigga, is there a problem? And he like, you trying to take my money? I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to take your money. I was like, you didn't go and get it. So how the fuck was you gonna get it? I was like, you literally gotta go and collect your own check. I'm not finna bring it back to you. And he's like, get out my room. I'm like, nigga, what's up?
Damn, you pulled your pants up.
Pulled my pants up. I
Bill
got
Cosby style.
I got on Crocs, no shirt, and some sweat night pants.
Yeah, some long johns.
Some long john. I'm thinking we gonna square up. Before I knew it, this nigga grabbed a lamp.
Whoa.
Yeah, swung it at me. I'm like, whoa, bam! Like I put up my arm just in time, and it barely like hit me. Boom! And as soon as he threw the lamp at me, he rushed me and pushed me in the closet.
This dude was trying to kill you.
Bro,
The lamp is that's attempted murder right
That's
there.
a weapon,
Yeah.
bro. And he pushed me in the closet, and like I'm looking down, and I'm like, all I see is blood.
Damn.
Blood everywhere, and I'm like, yo, Josh, like chill out, like chill out, bro. You got it. Like, you got it. I just gave it to him. You feel me? Because I wasn't hurt, but somebody was bleeding, and I needed to find out because I am still at work.
Right. That could be a problem.
You feel me? He is still a client. You feel me? So I look. This dude then cut his arm from here all the way to right here. And it's just meat hanging out. So when he grabbed the lamp, I don't know. You know how in them old school lamps they got them middle things that stick out like you see it right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like but his shit was long. And when he grabbed it and threw it, I don't know how he cut his shit open. And it was just blood.
So he had to go to the hospital.
No, fuck that. We patched that shit
Get some butterfly band-aids on that bitch.
Yo, fuck the ER. That's too far. I ain't driving my motherfucking car with this retard. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to say it. Yeah, he was scarring.
Yo, you gotta say a slur or two. When this dude is fucking up your world, it's true. He fucking took your lighter, you know? That you gotta fight him for that. It's right, sir.
Man, it was my right. My last name right too, nigga. Woo! Ooh, I eat chicken bites for dinner. Damn. Preferably chicken and a little bit of shrimp and, you know, I also like macaroni and
get some steak in there.
Oh yeah, and filet mignon.
I'm eating exclusively drumsticks. Don't hit me with none of that fucking wing shit. I want the fucking big ones. Yeah, I'm like Big Pun, son.
Big Pun, son. That's good.
Yeah, but that was it on that story. I helped him patch them up. Bada boom, bada bing.
So you guys still like cool?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're clients, bro. They have
right, but this fool was more than a client.
Yeah, but
this kind of the lines were kind of blurred.
But not really. Like I was helping him as a little homie, but that's what happens in those type of relationships. You're going to build, but you have to remember at all time, you are staff. This is like if I get fired, I'm not going to see you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make my way to come to that house no more.
We're not gonna kick it.
So at all times, I had to remember that, and once I remember that, I kept it in mind. It was just like it was whatever. You feel
bro?
me?
You know what's funny about people that you know from work? You think that you are friends with them, sort of, because you're cool with them at work. As soon as you don't work there, if you try to hang out with those people, you don't know what the fuck to talk about. Man. Like most of the time you're just talking about work related shit, and as soon as you don't have that related item, those people are irrelevant to you. It's crazy, bro. Yeah. I recently left the job. I fucking yapped about it all week last week on the podcast. But I tried to hang out with some of those fools like the week later, and every point of conversation I was like, we better talk about basketball or something, because I don't give a fuck about none of this
You almost
shit.
need to sort of like shift your fundamental personality traits in the moment to sort of realign with theirs, because you almost are inventing things to have in common with these people.
Yeah.
So maybe in passing you'll hear that one of them is like super into One Piece or something.
Yeah.
Some dumb anime show. And you could just be like, oh, I used to watch that, and then there you go. You've got this little in thing, but you don't give a shit about that shit, and now all of a sudden they think you do, and so it's a kind of a double-edged sword.
Well, and also the weirdest thing with hanging out with ex-coworkers is that they're still part of that
job.
They're still part of that thing, and they still have the belief system that it's worth being there. Exactly. Like if I'm not there anymore, I've shifted my mindset. I'm like, oh, that's not worth it. And they're like, it is. And now we have this sort of like distance between each other because I believe that, you know, where you're at is not the right place for me. And then like there's like a divide. Like
you like by default you don't respect your coworkers because you hate the fact that you work there.
Well, because now I'm like now that company's dumb. You shouldn't work there, kind of thing. So I mean that's kind of immature, I guess. You should be.
Well, no, it is weird when you see a guy who's like stoked to work at Amazon or something. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Anywhere.
Or if you
unless it's like your own shit.
Exactly.
If you left a church because you no longer believed what they believe, you're not gonna chill with those fools and be like, now you have this major divide. You're like, oh, they still believe that shit and I don't.
Set 'em
so now
off.
we can't really, we're not compatible anymore.
That's kind of how me and my mom get into it because I stopped going to church and she's like heavy in it.
What kind of branch of what branch of Christianity?
Baptist.
Okay, that's
Coulda guessed.
That's kind of chill.
Yeah, most black people are Baptist.
They're mostly Baptist.
Either Baptist or Muslim.
Well, it's not like Southern Baptist. It's different.
Well, it's from that ideology.
Okay,
You feel me? It's what the fuck was that? That's a big word. Or something?
That's the Reverend Jordan Peterson. No, what's his name? Jesse Peterson.
Yeah, it all Western California shit is based off.
Yeah,
because we all
from
came
the South,
exactly. Yeah. We all came from the South.
What was the story of like getting out or like when did you stop going?
So around the age of 19, I had
so pretty late.
Bro, like I went to church. I became a little rebellious and stopped going as a teenager. But when I was 19, I had started thinking I was gonna rap, but I was just trying to get into Hollywood. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, trying to get the network.
It's crazy, bro. I used to get like I had lost a lot of weight.
Damn.
I had
skinny
lost,
Kevin.
man, and I was fat my whole life, and I was like super skinny. I was super skinny, hitting hella hoes, driving that Impala, smoking hella dope. Yeah, making hella dough on the job. Having bitches suck my corn on the cob.
Skinny Kev, getting all this bread, whip around in the motherfucking the Chevy. No longer heavy. I'm really light, smoking Marlboro lights every night.
Skinny mini, that's me in the city, ooh. What you know about me, I don't eat lots of food. And if I do, I go straight to the bathroom. And then I stick my finger down my throat and make it goo.
You be like, yeah, I'm very rude to broke bitches and bitches with no ambition. I'm like, bitch, you need to listen.
I ain't into no bitches who ain't ambitious or ain't willing to at least do the dishes or make some sandwiches. All right.
Okay, Dave.
I can't find pussy anywhere.
You're just rapping, you know.
That's real though. I ain't into bitches, ma'am. It don't matter how bad she is. It don't matter if she don't listen.
She ain't ambitious or might do some dishes.
Man. But yeah, 19, I was getting a lot of like people saying,
this is the High Chew is taking over him. He's possessed by the spirit of High Chew.
He talked about being skinny. He was like, I got to get my calories.
Yeah. He's going into diabetic shock right now. Let's get this man a High Chew.
A lot of people was telling me I was attractive looking, and it was funny because I was like, damn, it means if I was skinny, like I could have been like this what it is, like my whole life.
It's tough being fat, bro. It's tough being fat.
Oh, you're saying you felt the skinny privilege?
Man, like a motherfucker. Like I had went to the BET Awards that year, and they like was taking pictures.
They actually put you on camera.
They put me on camera, and they was about to put me on some segment, but the only reason they didn't is because I didn't have on camo shorts, and all the dudes in the segment had on camo shorts.
Jeez.
And they was about to put me on like some shit, and I felt like that was a moment, but it didn't happen. But this dude who used to always tell me like how to get into Hollywood, he was like, go take some headshots and go to this casting agency. And one day, like the second to last time I saw him, he gave me a DVD. He didn't say nothing. He was just like, watch this. And in the beginning, it was an Eddie Murphy stand-up. But if you let it play for like 10 minutes and it was just completely black, at the end of it was like this conspiracy shit. Like,
whoa.
Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, I just was, the Eddie Murphy shit went off one day and the movie just was playing. I fell asleep.
Wait, this was like an old VHS?
It was a DVD.
What?
Yeah.
But was it a bootleg?
It was a bootleg.
Okay. So they put some other shit on it.
And after 10 minutes, it just started talking about Hollywood and how the people in Hollywood was satanic and
yeah.
symbolism. It went into symbolism. It went into history with Egypt. It went into
Illuminati type shit.
But with everything, and it blew my mind. Like I was like, damn. Like I never really paid attention to like the AOL sign being a triangle and like
sure,
you feel me? All that shit like that. The Target sign being an eye and shit, you feel me? Shit like that.
Yeah, and like that kind of, I get what you're saying, where there's like a pulling back of the curtain, and then that kind of applied to Christianity as well. You
exactly, because
like,
I'm like, if this shit is with this, then they're controlling this too.
Yeah, once you're able to notice one loophole, you're like, well, what about right here and right here and right here?
It was a rabbit hole, so I was like, let me go to church. Bro, I went to church. It was no better. Like, first of all, I got into the rap Christian group, so we was writing Christian rap.
Yeah,
that's a period of time that everyone goes through.
It was cool at first, but once
my dad had me Christian rapping when I was 6, bro.
Oh yeah,
for real.
I was at church when I was 6. There's a video.
They might still be on YouTube
of me when I was
King H.
6, fucking rapping church, like the gospel. And then like when I was like 12, 13, same shit until I was like
listening to Grits.
Yeah. It
was great.
It's some Christian rap group. Yeah. Here's the problem. Quick caveat, and then we'll jump back to what you're saying. Yeah. Christian rappers now figured it out. They're just rappers who are Christian, and they just demonstrate their character, but they don't preach.
And they don't swear.
Yeah, they just don't swear. And they don't talk about doing drugs and having sex with women that they're not married to. Okay. That's how they demonstrate being Christians, but they got bars, maybe. You know what I'm saying? They just make music.
Like Lecrae.
And then they're like, oh, yeah. But even Lecrae be preaching a lot.
But they'll do what you're talking about, Dave, but on the album, there'll be like a couple of Christian songs. Yeah. I guarantee
But they've pulled back a lot because the marketing of faith is not a good look. It's tacky. But what you want to do is attract people with quality music, and then when people are your fan, you're like, listen, here we go. Now that I got you bought in on the music, I also want you to know that I have this friend of mine. His name is Jesus Christ. Anyways, go ahead.
Oh my God. Because that's exactly what they'll say. Have you heard about this friend of mine?
Yeah,
bro?
Like he lives next door.
He changed me.
Yeah.
But we doing the whole gospel rap thing, and like there's different groups, but we all come to church together on Tuesday. You feel me? And you put me on the spot with this one. We had church on Tuesday, and then we had Popeyes on Tuesday. 2-piece. Nigga, it's Tuesday.
Yo, it's Tuesday, so I'm about to go to youth group today. Ooh, I can't wait. We're gonna have some pizza and play. Yo, I love the board games pre-sermon. Then we take the sermon and I got some learning.
Tuesday, youth group. Wednesday, prayer group. Thursday, I'm in the coop with your fucking niece out in Venice. I'm fucking getting head, bitch.
Out in Venice on the PCH doing about what the dash say, and you are a kid and you play with yourself.
Out in Venice, she playing with my penis. That's right. She used to be a 10, then I fucking hit it.
Yeah. She used to be a 10, her and her friend.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hang on.
We're workshopping post beat. I like it.
Let me just tell you the beats. Roots by Urban Nerd Beats, Playa by Hooded Ninja, Tears by Saint K, Connection by Harold Beats, Trippin' by Lift on Dub Beats, The Hood by Grado Zero, and that's it for the main episode. We do a bonus episode right after this. If you can stick around, you're more than welcome to. If not, no pressure. But we're done rapping as of right now, so it's all just.
You got any more raps in you?
Yeah.
Okay, hell yeah.
If you got time, I know you got busy
you
schedule.
Got baby mama drama.
No pressure.
We good.
We good. All right. Cool.
Well,
cool.
maybe wrap up with the church story, and then we'll give the people the real nitty gritty, like uncensored slurs and all for the post.
Okay. All right. For sure. So we in the church group. You feel me? And it's females in the choir. You feel me? And we in the choir kind of mix. Man, bro, it was like 2 bitches. Like, mind you, at this time, I'm trying to find God. Like, I could get pussy. Like, I work at a liquor store at the moment. It's easy to get pussy. All I gotta do is work cashier for a night. I can find. Like,
you want that God pussy?
No, I don't want. I was actually abstinent at the time.
Yeah,
I was really trying to search for.
Oh, I know the feeling.
Yeah. To see if
I've abstained.
You're trying to do the right thing.
I'm really trying.
What you thought was the right thing.
Exactly. These bitches throwing pussy at me left and right. They fucking in the church.
That's the devil, bro.
Bro, they fucking in the church.
That's crazy.
They are
Jezebels.
fucking in the church.
He said it 3 times.
Bro, the church that I grew up in, they are fucking in the church.
At least they're adults.
I get how.
Well, no, wait. No, they're not.
I get how appalled you are because I would have never done that. That's what you respected the shit. You believed it genuinely, and you were like really trying. And these hoes out here just fucking doing the shit.
And it's not even the hoes too. It's the dudes. And then come to find out, the pastor is gay.
God damn it.
The pastor's gay, and he's putting up a front. Like he was touched as a little boy, but he put up a front and got married and had a kid. But his mannerisms, you could tell, just
right. Well, that's why it's funny when in Christian circles there's like all this denial where they're like, "Oh, I'm not gay" or "He's not gay," and we're all like,
"We're all gay."
Yeah, we're all like, "That person seems gay." And usually if they seem gay,
they are.
It's highly likely they are. They might not be acting.
Like 9 times out of 10, really, yeah.
I've never thought someone's gay and been wrong.
Yeah.
That's real.
That is very real.
That is a clip. That is a clip.
And that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's and that's fine. You know, it's cool that it's obvious, but it's funny that regardless of how obvious it is, you could be in the church and be like, nah, that fool's got a wife and 2 kids.
And
you know,
married.
But yeah,
he just had
all he did was get real drunk one night and bang this lady and get her pregnant and then be like, look, I have a kid, I'm not gay.
He must have felt so gross after that.
That's exactly
Kevin gave me the face, bro.
Hey, that's exactly what happened. They
call it a beard, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. If you're gay and you have a wife, that's your beard.
That's what they call it.
Yeah,
to hide your weak chin.
Wow.
No, yeah, I had a dude, same thing at our church. He had a wife and 2 daughters, and he was the most effeminate one in the family. This dude was gay as fuck, dude, and he had 2 daughters and a wife. And every time he spoke, I was just like, who are we kidding? I was like 7, and I was like, this dude is gay as shit.
It's almost, you almost feel bad because you're like, you should be living your truth right now. Instead, you're trapped in here.
And also, usually the dudes who are that gay, where they can't speak without it being noticed, they're usually not like bi. They're not like, oh, I like women too.
No,
they're usually fully gay. You know
We're doing a lot of speculating now. We don't need to go down this road.
Maybe we'll do that on the Patreon.
What are your socials? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Fat Kevinism. You can find me on Twitter at Fat Kevinism. You can find me on Facebook at Fat Kevin. You can find me on Snapchat. I mean, not Snapchat.
Whoa.
You can find me on Snapchat.
Is there
the first guest to promote their Snapchat?
Is there a link on the IG for everything else?
Oh yeah, you can click the link on my Instagram.
I'm gonna tag you in the bio so people can. You go to the notes of this episode and you can find Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm sure they should also go to Spotify and Apple Music.
Fat
Apple
Kevin Music, YouTube, Fat Kevin. I got music videos out. I got a project that I just dropped like 2 months.
Oh yeah. And CJ,
What's that called?
CJ did the photos.
Yeah, CJ. My nigga, shout out CJ. He do all my photos, bro.
Sick,
that
dude.
nigga is immaculate.
He's the one who put us on. I was already following you on Instagram because I followed him, and then when he came on the podcast, he was like, Man, you should get Kevin on here. He says some wild shit.
Yeah, bro. I tried to.
No, we've had a couple of dud episodes lately, so this has breathed new life.
Oh my God, dude, we're so thankful.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I don't give a shit about the rescheduling or none of that. No fucking no problems with that, dude. I'm glad you made it, and this was fucking great. So I'm excited to
find me at Bubba Y if you need a video. BUBBAWHYY. I'm very good at that, so hit me up, and that's that.
Hell yeah. Follow me at Sultan Satire on Instagram. Follow me at Hooded Ninja Studios on Instagram. I'm going to post more beats and art on there. I'm dropping a song on June 16th with all my new learned skills in Ableton. Fucking recorded, mixed, produced, mastered in-house. Your boy did everything, so keep an eye out. And follow us at bamfomania on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. If you watch any of this shit, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you don't know what's up, fucking subscribe to the patreon.com.
Yes, if you fucking enjoyed this episode, fucking send us $5 and you can listen to more of Fat Kev because we're going to keep going.
Keep
listening.
On the
Patreon.
Keep listening.
You broke bitches.
Yeah,
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. We're the broke bitches.
We're broke.
That's why we're begging.
$5 is not a lot. So
come on.
Don't with Bamfomania. Patreon.com/Don't with Bamfomania, or click in the notes. I'm gonna tag it in there.
All right.
And we'll see you guys on the other side.
Later.
This that 1980s Lloyd Wright white Pontiac, selling birds at the liquor store while I'm running it. LA dope boy, I'm a street nigga's pipe dream. Father's only son, that DNA's in my bloodstream. Different day, different time, new scheme, same grind. Skid row selling soap, lost souls, crack smoke. 16, just chasing my American dream. Rocking on my side, shaking the law like Hakeem. Joaquin Phoenix, I walk the line all along. The master of you jokers, the puppeteer, I pull your ropes. Clean the soap when I slid through smoking good dope. $1 I'm looking like you niggas looking bummy broke. Lobster tail, Kobe Wagyu with the artichoke. Chateau Margaux with my watch, bitch, by the coast. You could do anything, fuck whoever said you can't. Get everything you want, my nigga, I mean everything.
Yeah, I'm the last of a
dying breed, one of a kind.
They don't make them no more like me.
Yeah, I'm cut from a different fabric.
Turning up and in a
Something like I'm doing mad.
Niggas be in they feeling cause they need some healing. Won't catch they hands from a real one, but will beat they women. Rats be afraid of they bidding, so they get to squilling. Hit with that paperwork, and then they get offended. Snitch on mine, and I ain't even gonna tell you that I'm even tripping. I'm just gonna get a pistol, and then get in your building, and then get it in your head what happens to your children. So it's best that you accept whatever deal the DA's dealing. Haters, I wish them well because I'm beyond sick. Kill one of my dogs and then I'm John Wick. You can get jumped, that's if you feeling fraud, bitch. But most problems get solved if niggas just sit down like men and talk quick. You looking at the last of the Mohicans. Real recognized, real without any talk or speaking. Avenue Posse, Atomic Ave, ENT, CTZ. Fat Kevin, thanks for putting me on. This shit was genius. Yeah, I'm the last of a dying breed.
One of a kind.
They don't make them no more like me.
Yeah, I'm cut
From a different fabric.
Something
Like I'm doing magic.
Peace.
Fat Kevin in the building with big motherfucking Teflon. Shit's always good when we come together, brother. You know that Avenue Posse, Atomic Avenue Caltrans, man. You got a masterpiece on your hand, my brother. Let's go.